Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. They bring him down, but not before a really good return. Sets up this offense in solid field position. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sanders. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's taking the shot. Touchdown, Bulldogs. First points of the day are on the board.
And this is why so many teams go play action. They try to freeze guys in the back end, work on their eye discipline, get them to bite a little bit. Nice job on the play fake. Nice job bombs away, putting air underneath it, and making the big touchdown pass.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. From the gun, the ground game. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
I love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Looking down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The Gators come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Daniels now rolling to the left. Will trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 33-yard line. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think a really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays.
He's got it inside the 30. They finally get to him. They're running away there to pick up the 1st down. The Gators want to crank the tempo.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job.
Fires deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there versus 2nd down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Fires to the right. This time it's complete. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Gators come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. That pass is incomplete. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. Trying to keep this drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fullback play. Abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This drive going from the 17. The give out of the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Finds him out of the way.
It's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush them. You got to get lined up. And you got to communicate.
Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Catch in the middle, it's Norton. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to you.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside and the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe go play more man back to him and not let him get those other touches.
And they'll stop it just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Moving away from pressure. Fires toward the target. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. The catch, now to get to the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to the field, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed now. Early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws for the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense has not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you would play the video game. And you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half. And it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. If I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Buying some time as he moves left. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. How about this DB turning on the Jets and getting the first sack of the game for this defense?
And that is how you come from the secondary with authority. Come with some speed, some vitriol, some hate. Just get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. Nice job by the secondary getting to the quarterback.
He's going to swing it into the heart of the field. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Gators in the hurry up. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Only thing she wanna hear is cha-ching. Cha-ching, cha-ching. All she wanna hear is cha-ching. Ah, ah. Uh, Guys, should I spend 600K on a linebacker? That would be my most expensive player. I don't think that's worth it. 600K on a linebacker, guys? I don't know about that. He only has 86 hit power. What's not worth it? Definitely need a new D tackle. Even though I don't use them, let's see if they got any fast ones. I need me an Aaron Donald card, like a fast D tackle. I don't need no slow pokes. $700K for this guy. What's his speed? You don't even have 80 speed. Turn on the beat.
they'll take over in really good field position. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The give to the running back for the shotgun.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
The man's just sitting on it. Everything's glittering and golden.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Fires to the middle. He's got him wide open. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Mississippi State right back to the line. I'd be calling a hot route. Wants to throw again. Gets it out quickly. That completion takes him down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
From the gun, looking for a man. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on the 1st down in the red zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away.
He's going to score. Touchdown, Mississippi State. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Getting set for the extra point. He was scored for the 1st time. And the AT makes it It's Daniels. Throws to the wideout. Right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. The short hand, it's Roberts. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
They turn to the passing game on third and short. Quickly out to the tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Fires left. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that next play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing the perimeter of the field and you just didn't have it there.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Buying some time. He'll get rid of it. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over the 18.
And it's just a bad decision by the quarterback. I get that he's outside the pocket, the play's breaking down, but you can't force it into your top receiver. If he's not open, you got to throw it away. The defense took advantage with the interception.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Oh man, I'm so great. I even underthrew that shit. I think I hella late. Still aggressive calling, because I'm the greatest.
As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They flipped into the field and we're ready to play.
Let's get some motion push. Let's get some push motion corner.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Might be changing the route. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. To the air, it's Daniels. Put it in the window for the score.
And this QB started to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw. And quickly, this offense gets right to the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found good for this line of coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here come the Irish back on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel it.
Some
If you
dots.
put a good drive together, this is a 7-4 game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Gets it out to the 25. Line, a gain of 3.
In the game, in a minute, I could teach you some shit.
You don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And that's a great idea by this defense. With 3rd down, it's money down. Where are they going to go? They're going to go to their go-to guy. And what does the defense do? They double team him, take him away, and force the 4th down.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. That's caught. It's Smith. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Blasted as he lets it go. He's straight downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Big play for the Irish there, reminiscent of a Tim Brown or Rocket Ismail.
Yeah, and I'm glad you used a reference in the last 30 years, Reese. You know, just trying to find playmakers in Notre Dame, and Michael Mayer, obviously, in the recent years, was a guy that you could really, really depend on. Trying to find those golden takes, those elite players out wide is something they've been missing over the last several years.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Snapped it in the shotgun. Caught in the backfield. It's Morton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Going over the top.
Wow, that was good defense. That was really good defense. I tried to click on it, didn't let me.
Timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. On the option. They go to the ground.
You're insane for throwing
In
that.
the backfield, he's going to lose 3
Just
yards
take the
on
sack
play.
there.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but using that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that one.
Put themselves in a bit of a bind, but that last one is 2nd and 14. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up the penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Daniels.
Bruh. Bruh.
Gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out.
Open your eyes. Tell me, what do you see?
And this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I'm going to slam. Boom. Stick my foot in the ground, throw it in place of my wide receiver.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete as he
The whole team is at their dog.
Well, how about if you're the defense right now? You've been on the field, you've given up a lot of yards on this drive, but if they go for this here on fourth down and you come up with one more stop, that is a huge play. That's got to give you some confidence.
Motion from the back. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Fires into the end zone. It's dropped.
That was actually a really good read. Why do I stay high?
Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside the spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Snagged in the middle, it's Walker. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Hey, a lot of coaches talk about, let's set the tone early. Let's come out and assert our style. I like it. Let's just come out and fling it.
Damn, I have my shit muted. Yeah, they always leave the game hella quick.
We're ready to get this thing rolling.
I hope that he's not planning on running that the whole game, because don't run your best plays on the first play. Unless it's your bread and butter. Ooh, that could have been a pick six. Pass.
Listen, I'm going to move this guy. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down.
Switch it up.
Offense gets set for second down. Dropping back, it's Elway. Using his legs, keeping his eyes down.
Thank you. Switching up one play, they don't know what to do. He had no clue what that coverage was. All he did was see man and said, "Oh, I got an out route." That's man to man.
Motion from the wideout. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to take a shot. And incomplete on the
You know, I had to.
I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Here's the pressure. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away. Move the play another day.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Gets the back moving. On third down, he drops the throw. Fires to the right. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the fourth down for the first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And listen, there's different degrees of open, but in college football, that's open. When your receiver has a step on the guy, man, those are the ones you feel like you should complete most of the time, and he just overthrew that.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious.
This guy uses play cover zero.
And that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Oh, now he wants to get one play tutty.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Lining up to convert third down. Just keeps slinging it. He turns that loose down the right side. He's got it on the sideline.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. They want to throw it. Going for 6.
Damn
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
But it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Quick strike complete. And he'll take it out and cross it.
Oh, man, the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football. I don't pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Elway. And the ball goes down at the 11-yard line. The
Good fucking dot, dude. Good dot. That's a great dot.
They got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Gordon. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this.
And it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall through, get that good game, stay ahead with sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond. Else I'll do that all the way down the field.
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And that's a really good job on 4th down. And the running back knowing where he needed to get. How about the defense? They sell out, bring all those bodies up. If you make one of those guys miss a lot of time with all those guys near the line of scrimmage, it can lead to a big play. New set of downs.
Ah, fuck.
Maybe a touchdown-saving stop gets him out of bounds at the 5. 1st and goal.
Good calls, man.
Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the 1st. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line.
Did I press?
And it's a touchdown. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think
Damn.
confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the
That
field
sucks.
like that, and not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the 2nd. On the run from inside his own 5. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
There was a nice job in play calling, too.
He's getting it with a steal. He's at the 10.
Don't run the same defense over and 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 over, man. I'm telling you, I'm gonna expose that shit, especially if it's cover 0. I got cover 0 beaters. All he has in his back is cover 0 and cover 3, man. I'm gonna need you to switch it up a little bit.
You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Do some coverage adjustments when you run cover 0 or something.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Back to pass. It's Elway. Bring in the heat.
Coaches talk about starting the drive positive, the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Here comes the heat. He turns it loose to the left. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find the way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was
That was insane. I've never seen that formation before.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense and third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sideline.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and you never complain.
Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle.
He's cooking. He's cooking. He's cooking. I don't know what the fuck he's finna run. He's whatever he's running. I'm getting caught off by surprise. He's doing a little motion. I like it.
You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Running into the open space. Turning it on. And they're in for a touchdown.
I wish I knew why my guy didn't motion with me. Why didn't you? I called man, you're supposed to motion.
The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job, and that helped lead to the home run.
Here comes the two-point try. Looking downfield, it's Elway. Takes the easy completion. He is stopped short, and the gamble on the two to try to go on top. Comes up short. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little warmth out of this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Cross from 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds, and that's where the offense will go to work. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll come out on his drive and let it rip. He rifles one deep down the right side. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead, you want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. Keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to scramble. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. There he goes. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of the game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but more than that. It's amazing how a play by the defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, fine. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your...
Makes the catch and gets the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown, they cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling, we got this, the comeback's in full effect.
After the touchdown, if they could get this too, we'll have a tie ball game. They're going to run it. He gets into the end zone, and the two-point conversion ties the game. A very efficient five-way scoring drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Slips through the line, pushed it around at the 41, but not before he pulls off a terrific return. And here we go. They're trying to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Daniels. Spits it out to the back. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. They're running out chunks of yard to get it to the 33. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He couldn't quite get loose on that return.
Dude, what the fuck was that, EA? He was getting pulled by my fucking flat route, and then he ignored him last second.
When you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there.
Since I don't know what this cover, I don't know what this is, so I'm gonna just.
When you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Just play quarters.
Steps away. Fires on the move. Finds space on the right. They bring him
Gate.
down, but it'll be first down at the 42.
I might run Tampa against that one.
Use a timeout.
I love that play call. Quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
The offense has it first and 10 from the 42. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, this guy is playing with fire.
Normally makes that catch every time. It's second down.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. Got to whip that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
To the air. It's Elway. Quickly to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid.
Probably just gonna run the ball here, take a field goal.
Timeout in the waning seconds of the half.
If I had to bet money, he's gonna do his little halfback run.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3 ball here before the break.
Damn, that fucking overthrow. I mean, it didn't hurt me because he missed, but still, that overthrow. I promise you, he will never run that coverage against me again. And he's gonna probably try to run cover 2 right here on the first play because he got a pick off of it. But I'm gonna fucking rep the red scissors. Little scissors concept. He's in too high on the scissors. I have no idea. That looks like coverage.
Especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game.
He's at the 30. He's at the 10.
Hey, be quiet.
Chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point is good.
Be quiet. Ah, kick the hell out of that.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. It's Elway. He's moving.
Throw it away. That's an intentional grounding, dude. That should be a safety.
He found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
You know, tight ends are such a matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
I'm about to say, how does he not see that defender just waiting on that throw? How are you that blind, brother? You people do not and never heard about peeping the front side before you throw it? You're always supposed to peep the front side before you throw shit like that, man. Rule number 1.
And go and make it a big INT for this defense.
Rush is on him. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Now adjusting.
Scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Back to throw, it's Elway.
Take it down, pussy.
Buy some time. Got it in the middle, it's good.
was looking for my first Cam Chancellor hit stick there.
For
Of
a nice gain.
course, he doesn't activate.
And big pass plays like that are the product of an offensive line doing
You gotta be able to be patient against this defense. You gotta check it out.
get the football out of his hands to the open receiver unless he has time. So give this offensive line tons of credit up front for communicating and not giving up any ground. They are being so physical.
Let's see what they got on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the
Oh, I mean, you're guarding him and then you let him go? You literally had him. He was freaking he turned his back to match him and he fucking let him go last second. Why would you do that?
Thrown against zone coverage, you cannot telegraph.
Look at that. Look at his back turn and then he turned around to say, no, I'm gonna let him go now.
Great job by the quarterback, using his eyes, not
He-
staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. Right down the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Gonna look downfield again. He'll take a shot. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Brought down at the end.
GG's.
Why is this shit so expensive? I'm literally just a girl.
Mississippi State about to put it away as we start the festivities. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Hail State, boys. Hail State. Let's start off the game with some man.
Back to pass, it's Daniels. Throws to the back.
Ooh,
Caught.
okay.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll go to the air on second and short. Now he's going to throw back to the middle.
That's crazy. He threw that off his back foot.
Just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. The Gamecocks will hustle through the line. He wants to throw it. Fires to the end zone.
What the fuck was that?
Short pass to put the
I
signals
called
on.
man, and then everybody's like not in position. I have no idea what that was.
Football on the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Still on his feet at the 45. And now move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is humming.
Going for the big play. He's got it.
That's such a good post. That post is so good.
Gets the plays. He has it all the way down to the 12. They got the explosive play now.
I know we ain't running man to man.
To the air, it's Daniels. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Nice job by the quarterback there, just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think we saw that deep middle area vacated. He said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time. This is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends to the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They'll go back to the air on second down.
Oh, EA.
It's Murray.
Can I get an animation? Can I get some kind of animation?
It's first down. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as it gets him down at the 37. The Gamecocks have it with a first and 10.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in the games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass.
Who are you throwing it to?
Making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first one.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. To throw, it's Daniels. He just got rid of the football. Not sure what he was doing. They're going to get him for grounding. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. It's up into the big play. They'll mark it at the 33. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Makes a grab, pass the marker. Touchdown, Gamecock. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Quarterback may change this route. Motion from the back. Back to pass on second down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Pulls it out on the sideline. There he goes. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Made the blitz and then did the rest himself and then put points on the board.
Man, how hard is it to defend with a weapon like this at running back and then play wide receiver? Design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Release to the back. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage. And one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. On the move to his left. Got out of trouble.
Bruh! Wake up!
Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
All right, that's a play that I'd like to see the quarterback just take off and run it himself. And I love his mindset. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to throw this, we're going to get this first down, I have a play. But sometimes you just got to know, man, at this point, I'm out here on the perimeter.
Looking to take a shot.
Great defense.
It just trifled through his fingers. It puts so much pressure on a defense when a quarterback can get out of the pocket like that and has a chance and is willing to take a chance to try to make a big play downfield.
And that's why defensive ends have to keep contained. You got to keep that rabbit in the cage, right? You can't let him outside the cage.
He really threw that shit, bro. Come on, man.
My defense for big-time plays. They didn't get stung by it this time. The quarterback didn't find it in the old couldn't make a completion. But you got to keep that guy in the pocket.
Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he wants it all. It's picked off, and they run the drive with a turnover.
Whoever this corner is really good. That corner, who's number 9? He's really good. He undercutting everything today. Wow.
And what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
I need to know his name. He's really, really, really good. Amarius Brown, number 9. That's who it is. It's the 5'10" dude? Yeah, it is. The 5'10" guy. And he's a zone guy, man. His man-to-man has been fucking deadly today. Might be because he has that speed. He probably has a speed boost, speed advantage over his receivers.
The offense changing the play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle, extended. And he's brought down after a nice game. It's great to send that blitz and get the heat on the quarterback, but you might need a little help on the backside with this guy.
Yeah, because now you're putting your guy in man-to-man situation against an elite receiver, and that's a tough battle to win. But you got to take those chances. You got to be aggressive. The offense won that one. At least it wasn't a huge game change.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And we're seeing they go to these guys early and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Makes the grab. It's Moss. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down number 38.
Man, how about the first half this guy's having? He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up a huge first down right here. On defense, you're going to have to find a way to control this guy. You're going to have to make some big-time adjustments at halftime.
And you've seen this formula work on all levels of football. Pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Looking to throw, it's Daniels. This time,
Man, they're playing that really good.
no chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that. And the game clock's about to move quickly. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their offense because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
On 4th down, looking for the completion.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on. But with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can.
Throws toward the end zone.
Had to.
Well, they're getting the takeaway down there in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away. Seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. Give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Made sure that one fell incomplete.
Is that a 2-man rush? Yeah.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Scramble with our quarterback. If nothing's there.
He might want another play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Going for it all.
Why did he overthrow it like that? That's a touchdown.
Is trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Gets the back moving.
Looking for X. If R1, if he's going R1, I'm looking for X.
He's not afraid to go deep. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Oh, dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Look at that. Keep going on.
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
They're dealing with a second and long. Pulls it in. It's Moss. At the 40. There he goes. He'll go.
All I needed was 5 more yards and I would have been bigger. Sometimes we just got to stop throwing bombs like that.
To the air on first down. Extending the play. Outside the pocket. Let's go.
Wow, EA, perfect switch there.
Thorny had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there. It's the missed timing.
Didn't have a whole lot of time to get into that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing failed.
Gonna be third and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Dances away.
Yeah, throw it back to me.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've already gone for it a couple of times on fourth down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a third. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got room on the return. He's in it, and he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Bulldogs. With a lot of time left, there's a little bit of distance right now they put on the score.
There it is. It's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump around and you make the plays and then you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. He unleashes a long one. He holds it in, and nobody's close. All the way inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 37, and the chunk play has them threatening. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll take another shot here.
Good play. Good play.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
I thought I was going to be able to switch stick back to that zone,
Just for
but
their confidence and their momentum. They're
it
obviously
didn't work.
still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go into halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
I'm going to just run Tampa. If I score right here, I'm going to just run Tampa for the rest of the half and let them just check it down.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's the middle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Bulldogs have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Making side adjustments here. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Going for it all.
I got unpressable routes, buddy, in my playbook.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half. They lead their rivers, and they build on this lead, build their momentum going into halftime.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive in their own 25.
We'll see
them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what, you can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that.
And he throws another interception. He's going the other way.
How many wins is that? Four. Once I get 6, I need to fucking start checking my fits for the night, man. Going out tonight, man. Trying to see what these beautiful women talking about tonight, man.
It's Daniels. The short hands. It's Kobe. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. Quarterback making checks. To the air on second down. Here's a hit. Mississippi State. And once he found open space, the fans might as well start playing. They get set for the point after being the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Lost a throw on first down. Good time.
Dude, Cam. I need Cam to make one play today, bro. He hasn't done a damn thing.
They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball in the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on this play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Daniels.
That's intentional grounding, dude. Ball didn't get to the line of scrimmage.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job. And you've got to give your quarterback time to play through his progressions from going 1 to 2, and then maybe make him one. He goes off with his first target. You can tell he did not have much time. Getting good as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, they're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do it.
Trying to beat the D deep.
Bruh.
A shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Look to me on
In this game, EA. Let me move on to my next opponent already. Fuck.
The other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Across the 25, he's got room. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the score. He snares it in the end zone.
Alamalu?
Touchdown, Wisconsin.
I shouldn't have to route commit for you to make a play.
Point at the top.
Hey, when everything else is covered, sometimes you just got to look for the big fella. I mean, it might not be the right matchup, but I got the size.
Would have been perfect defense if you didn't get cooked. I'm gonna just start route committing individuals again, because yeah, that's what I need to start doing. Route committing individuals when I blitz.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And here they'll start this drive at their own 25. defensive back in motion. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Here pushes second down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body kicks through and that ball starts to come loose.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air. It's Daniels. That one comes out hot down the right side. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. And this one will be stopped for the game.
Man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Starting to feel a little pressure. Takes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short break.
And was wide open.
Mississippi State going up tempo. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Oh, they're after him. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. It's complete.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by them.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go to the ground. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in a second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Quarterback now breaking the field. With the catch, it's Smith. Breaks into the open. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that long. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a line.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running a football. You still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little place for your rebound.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if he converted the early on this one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Running really good yard snap pass there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pressure coming. He's not going to get there. Stops short on fourth down.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem. For 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think if you can just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the...
I could really win 10 games of this gauntlet shit. 9 to, I think I'm easily gonna win 8. If I win my next game, I'm easily winning eight gauntlet games. That's 5 right there.
The Raiders, I thought you said they were going to be good this year. 1-1. Season ain't over. It's all right. Don't worry. Said they were going to be.
Of course, they match me up. once you win 5 games, they match you up with the fucking God Squad, dog. Oh my goodness.
Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in the coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Bunch formation for these receivers. Quick release on the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And I love when my quarterback sees someone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw, pulls the trigger for the easy pitch.
With the catch, it's Rowe. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short on the first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really
fourth down, looking to pass. Holds it in, the first down and more. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years and extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card is supposed to tell us what to do. But they're going to go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to throw it. Complete to the right. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up the first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Under fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand. I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you will find a way to throw to obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, the sail that he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it along the sideline. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Panthers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And here's a throw way behind the line. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to find another play. And the Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Lost the fire on second down. Got out of trouble and throws. Flies it out of the air. Touchdown, Georgia State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. You want to talk about coming out and setting the tone and making your presence known immediately.
And every coach talks about it all during the week, how important it is to start fast. But coming out and executing, it's another thing. Great start for the offense.
Setting up for the extra point. That was the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
They put that in December. Right away. Yeah, about 3 months. That's crazy. For real, I was like, damn. I was like, I'm just be really praying this year, bro. I think I'm gonna go just be praying. Oh, it's my birthday. Just
Kickoff unit is out there. Boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
that's pretty good what you said. You said people listen to me on what? I said listen to me.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
People listen to me. And we got what? That's just what you said, because it sounded like you said people in this December have to. City coming. You play my day coming on. That's great. Really, that's great. Not every month. I'm waiting for my birthday. Oh, you should have thought.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. And sacked at the 12. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle. Back on the line. Make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch him short.
Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one deep down the left side. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Now from inside the red zone. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do. He threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Now facing a 3rd and long. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been gliding on their stat line. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Well, that changed things a bit after the penalty. It's 3rd and 3. To the ground to try to move the chains. Boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Fourth down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. Calls his own number. Inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose until we brought down to the 24. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. It's not the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The arm throw, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Behind his tight end. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and you have the answer to the test right there.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for man. It's Daniels. He'll take the deep shot. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Georgia State. All that may be in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least the one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big 1st down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time. Might be changing the route.
Down, first play of the drive, and I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play, and what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else, but in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot, and I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work, big yardage, and they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game. Boy, did he just score. He shows you all. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. Just give him the ball, he'll find different ways to kill you in different plays.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he makes the grab at the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was. That ball went out of bounds.
Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Holds and fires complete to the right. Got some room ahead of the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game, and he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. And the tackle was made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. will go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lemon. Moving pick up a lot there. Moving it forward just a few.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I need to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it because he really didn't have a choice because he was going to...
And he picks up the first down, and he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Mississippi State to the line with the first set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Finds his man. It's McCoby. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield. If he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
And the Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. Trying to run, it's Johnson.
Well, they need 2 yards for that first down. Running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
The Bulldogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Motion from the back. Power football with the run. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Leaves it with the running back.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. To the air, it's Daniels. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Off the RPO complete. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half.
Speaking of you're the natural leader on the team, how do you feel stepping into being more of a vocal leader by example? Do you feel like that's a place that you're ready to go?
Ready to start things here in the second half. Georgia State about to kick it away.
Speaking of you're the natural.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They're going to get on top in this game. They're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football coming out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different running plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Creating some space, getting just enough quick blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. It was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn him on here in the second half.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get the third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You can tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice game, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound down the third and second?
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure he was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own. Unfortunately, ended up losing yards.
To the air, it's Daniels. There's the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at 49. Quarterback making adjustments. On fourth down, going to the air. Moves around to clear up the vision. Come on, top fourth down, and he's still going.
You got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win the
Mississippi State. A great touch. Extra point here would tie the game. Bennett, touchdown rip all over from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run.
Yeah, man, just a bit all over because maybe with some cover, it'd be a good idea to get a handoff. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive in the space to run.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You know, usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start this offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first, and have a shadow of where it is.
They are backed on defense, smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. Holds and fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the move, it's hot. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, oh man, and it's a play like that, a tackle by the linebacker that just galvanizes and energizes your entire team. I mean, the sideline even, David, they were going crazy after that.
Everybody goes nuts. And listen, when you have a linebacker that plays physical and tackle like that with bad intentions, that's usually a good starting point for a great defense.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Got a man, it's Walker. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. There he goes. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Nice job. Listen, catch the football, understand fourth and short the situation, and then go get one play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got the first down, looking for more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield.
Man, what a play by the defense. Right up the middle, getting the tackle for loss and getting penetration. You've got this offensive coordinator right now. He is digging into his playbook. He's just trying to find a way to get this running back going, and they just the question, and it's frustrating for this play caller because of how well the defense has done.
Defense needs to hold its water and watch that football. It's now 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Georgia State.
Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, this quarterback has a ton of confidence in his wide receivers to win one-on-one. You're not going to get a bigger opportunity to prove that than on that 4th down. That was a throw vertically down the field. Not an easy one to complete. He just knew where his guy was going to be and when. Stuck it right on him and to keep the drive alive.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The defense going to stop the clock on the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Give to the back. Touchdown, Panthers! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
What a great game. Tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late. Take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied. Late in the game, I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The official has offered the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Setting up for the PAT, and when it gets this late, every point matters. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4th. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that 2-minute drill, man, you're searching for those first downs. You got to find them. Sometimes it's a run, sometimes it's a screen. Whatever it is, they choose to run the football here. Still time, but we're still in that hurry-up situation.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. I got to make sure I play physical and everything shade aside the wide receiver. Success.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Go forward on the read.
The name of the game right now is getting yards and getting them in chunks. However you want to do that. I'm fine running the football, but you've got to be more productive than what we've seen on these last 2 plays.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Catch in the middle. It's Sam. Makes the grab, but not quite enough. He moves down with a good gain on that play. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Quarterback extends the play. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. Well, you don't see this very often. So much for fighting until the bitter end as they'll take the un-victory formation. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
Timeout, Mississippi State.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? A run to the quarterback. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Got to find a completion on this one. Into the end zone. Touchdown. And we might just have overtime on their hands.
And listen to the crowd. They're going absolutely nuts. If they get the extra point, they tie this thing. In all likelihood, it's going to overtime, and they've got the home field crowd behind them. What a huge advantage in this moment.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And no problem on that extra point if we have a tie ball game here in the middle. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And they'll bring it down to get the offense started on the next drive. All right, we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's
see them consistently sticking with the run, staying balanced. As you get closer to the goal line, you're thinking the field starts to shrink now. You have a jump ball wide receiver. How wide I can throw the football to? How am I going to find that extra space and take care of the football while we win?
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Lets it go to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score. Now let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone, the offense is taking a shot. If that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he pulled and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's cut.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but he was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Does the drama get any thicker? The offense comes to the line on fourth down here in overtime. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his big tight end. He did not make it. Stop short, and he'll turn the football over, and now a field goal will win it. Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. Back to pass, it's Lagway. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Gets the back moving. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
Hey, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Third down. Any kind of score wins it. They want to make sure they stay in position for their kicker. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you've got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off, and even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him some way.
No way they put me against this dude again. You can't be serious.
Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Daniels. Bring in the heat. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
Hanging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Flush down the pocket. Got a little space. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to put.
And once he found open space, the man might as well start playing.
What a great way to start this game. Get the football in the end zone, get into your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
No, dude. Fuck, man. He was good. He's actually good. I don't want to play this guy again.
Everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfect. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Way to create that open field as he stopped at the 25. Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. To throw, it's Daniels. Now he's going to break the pocket. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. So now it's 2nd and long. Unloads quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Georgia State jumps back to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, this is why you
I can put him away right now. Fuck, let's go.
Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Already down a score early. The last thing you want to do on your first drive is give it right back to them. So they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. As he throws that ball right to the ground, incomplete.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot now, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. Long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised, you definitely really shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, though. Quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. Georgia State offense returns to the field. Timeout call here by the defense is the first one they use this half. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Offense in a bunch formation. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia State.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
After the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Going downfield for the big play. Makes the catch on the right side. And some room. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mississippi State. That was a lightning fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we'll get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of score.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That kind of drive will boost your confidence one way. Hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
He has to go for the swat there. There's no eyes, no picks in this game. You can't pick that off when I'm fucking oh man, come on, don't do that.
He's on the loose. Can they catch him?
Wow.
They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back there for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels, but to be able to get through, and guess what?
He has to go for the swat there. There's no eyes, no picks in this game. You can't pick that off. They're
just about to boot it away, full of energy after bouncing that last kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Like I was trying to say, you gotta swat that.
Those are the kind of guys that
Computer's not gonna pick it off, and
they produce like this, keep fighting.
he almost got another kick return. I would have cried.
Vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Hobbs. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Panthers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go up top on second and short. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got really trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down. And the Panthers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll go to the air on third and short. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of the look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what to do?
Has to get there to move the sticks. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Makes the catch, it's Walker. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Floating away. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking down the middle. Intercepted. They were back in the domain, and they stop the drive. What a game on return. This defense has set him up with a big play. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. To the air on first down. Got a man, it's Johnson. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. And more importantly, we've got an early barn burner as both teams have come out firing, as you'll see on the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. That's caught. It's Lemon. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's third down. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He's going to take off. Oh, he's got some space. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. Chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
The Bulldogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll send the back in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense...
What a prayer he just got right now.
Man, you know this guy dreamed of starting this game off right and running the football and positive and being the guy throughout the day, not coughing it up on the first carry. Going to have some resilience because he's going to get more totes, and he's got to make sure he's ready for it.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I think that time offensively, we're just trying to take what the defense is giving them. Right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And the throw out to the sideline. Just a few yards.
That's a good job by the drive route there. Understating his zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Snapped in the middle. It's Hobbs. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain here. Still a bit short of the first down. The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. It's complete on the right side. Turning it on. Touchdown, Georgia State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it.
Just got a fucking prayer on fucking defense.
When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes. Rodgers threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Dumps it to the back. Got it in the middle, it's McCoby. Knocked off his speed.
Well, this offense told us coming in, they were going to challenge the secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards to go.
Solid work and execution here. They'll have a first down as they work it up the 40.
Listen, at this point, at the end of the first half, we're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
Looking to pass, it's Daniels. Floats it out in space. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. They're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window. And you just say, hey, defense won that. Yeah, good coverage.
He's going to run it. Now they're starting to feel it. They got a first down at the 34.
Rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On third down, someone gets out of his gap.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete.
game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback.
That's fucking crazy.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Hunt is on its way. Wants to bring it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Buys a little time with his feet. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's...
I can't believe that.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. But he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. And the Bulldogs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never...
Now the kick return, he's got in the prayer.
Brought down at the 24. Georgia State takes over, ready to send up the offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter. We'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
Hey, getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out and get a stop and change the complexity of this game.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pulls it in. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. And the Panthers will have it first and 10. To the ground with the back. Makes it past the marker. Down enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. They'll ride the hot hand. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air, it's Daniels. Rushes on him. Just as he released it on first down, and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football. And they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him get off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
This drive is clicking along after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
That's insane, bruh.
Another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is, they got a field goal to back up.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And it's incomplete, and the Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Now on first down from the 43. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, yeah, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
Fires to the right. It's complete. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Now on first down from the 30. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
There's the thing.
We'll put a tight end out there to block that nigga.
They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that thing down a little further. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on when you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Going right to work up top. He wants to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field. They try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Daniels. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
There's an example of the deep getting moving the ball on the run. This quarterback getting closer and closer to his end zone, man. That's scary.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Offense couldn't get anything going really there. They're just trying to give themselves some space. Didn't come up with a completion on third down. Looks like they're going to keep on.
Georgia State hoping to convert on fourth down here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it.
GG's, boys. I'll be back on in like 30 minutes to an hour. I gotta check my fit out for the night. Of course, I'm getting hella viewers now that I'm fucking turning it off. Wow, thanks a lot. Oh, I just pulled this guy. I just bought him, actually. That's a good ass pull right there. So I can sell that Chris Johnson that I bought. 7 out of 10. So that's 300K I'm getting from playing this. It's pretty good.